Thank you, Aaron, for that introduction. Hi, I'm James Parson. Obedience training for the canine deals with behavioral issues towards other humans, other dogs, and general pet conduct inside the pet owner's home. The basic form of obedience training begins with the teaching of the most common and simple commands: sit, stay, down, come, and walk. Successfully teaching the dog to obey these 5 basic commands involves being consistent with your command, avoid repeating commands, gradually making the task harder for the dog, and keep sessions short and sweet. The American Kennel Club points out on their website, akc.org, in the article on Why Train Your Dog, that proper training not only makes for a happier dog, but corrects nuisance behaviors such as jumping on people, digging, barking, and chewing. Another nuisance behavior pet owners are familiar with is potty training, which can be a very difficult challenge. Your dog sees you as the pack leader and naturally wishes to receive direction. When to begin obedience training is important, but it isn't necessarily set in stone. The concurrence among most of the training websites and organizations researched for this speech is to begin your dog's basic training around 6 weeks of age. Then, from up to 12 weeks of age is considered the prime time for learnings to be deep-seated in the dog. As Dr. Craig Mixon, educational psychologist and creator of the Dog Science Network, states on the website dogscience.org, there is no upper limit on how old your dog has to be and still be trained, unless the dog has grown senile or feeble-mindedness has set in. Advanced obedience training is the enhancement of the skills that the dog has already learned. And it requires dedication from the owner and is the next step towards higher learning and higher levels of training to be discussed later. According to certified trainer Shannon Pennings, owner of Precision Canine Training, dogs like to work and to have a job to do. They are happiest when they get the sufficient mental as well as physical exercise that advanced level training brings them. Examples of advanced commands learned by the dog include off-leash walking, response to hand signals, responding to out-of-sight commands such as being around a corner, and performing in spite of increased distractions. Increased distractions such as loud noises by the trainer or flashing lights to confuse the dog during his commands. So, whether it involved breaking in a new pup or, as they say, teaching an old dog new tricks, your now obedient canine is ready for the next level of training. Here to discuss higher level training for the working dog is Paul Willenbrook. Thank you.